Breaking overnight, dock workers at ports across the country are now on strike, walking the picket lines for more pay and less automation. In our area, the strike affects the ports of Philadelphia and Wilmington, and these walkouts could lead to higher prices and shortages of goods if it does not end soon. Action News reporter Corey Davis gave us a preview of the potential trouble yesterday morning. He's back live along the Delaware Avenue or the Delaware River, where workers started picketing just after midnight today. Corey.
Matt, good morning. And the numbers have roughly doubled in the last half hour or so. So just about 50 or so dock workers are now out here along the picket line, at the picket line here, rather. They've been blocking cars from coming into the port. Unsure exactly who those people are who've been trying to get through, but they don't want anyone crossing their picket lines at the moment. National union leaders are saying that they are prepared to fight as long as necessary to continue the strike. So three important steps have already happened in this scramble to get ahead of the strike. Truckers have been going in and out of the port here before the strike started in South Philadelphia to move as many containers as possible. Companies were also granted extra access to the port over the weekend. Retailers have been able to stock up to potentially hold them over into the beginning of the holiday shopping season. The ports of Philadelphia and Wilmington are among the nation's top importers of fresh fruits like bananas and other perishable items, including meat. The work stoppage could result in nationwide shortages of those perishable goods. Tens of thousands of dock workers at ports from Maine to Texas walked off the job a few hours ago at midnight when their 6-year contract expired. They're pushing for incremental pay increases over the life of the next 6-year deal that they're trying to get. If the union gets their way, hourly wages would have gone up by $30, roughly 77% by the end of the new contract. The union also wants a complete ban on automation, which they believe would eliminate jobs. The U.S. Maritime Alliance, representing ports where these strikes are happening, said yesterday it offered 50% in raises over 6 years with promises to limit automation. We do know that President Joe Biden's administration is in communication with both sides in this, encouraging them to continue negotiating in good faith. We also know that the Teamsters Union, representing a lot of the truckers, saying that they will not cross the picket line and will stand in solidarity with the dock workers who are now on strike. Reporting live here in South Philadelphia, Corey Davis, Channel 6 Action News.
See if they can find a quick resolution to this. Thank you, Corey.